My name is Claudio Mielin, and I'm the founder of Mielin Bakery. I'm a trained professional chef, and for over 12 years, I worked in some of the best restaurants in Berlin, Sydney, and Stockholm. When I moved to Brooklyn in 2015, the late-night lifestyle of a chef was no longer interesting to me because I had two young daughters at home. I tried my hand at baking and quickly fell in love with a new challenge. After a few years, I was offered the head baker position at one of New York's top restaurants. When the pandemic hit, like so many in the restaurant industry, I found myself out of a job. As a way to keep my skills sharp and to keep busy during lockdown, I started baking sourdough from home. At first, I just tried them with friends. I baked my breads no bigger than what could fit through the bars of my front window. Very quickly, word got around that I was baking from home, and I started to receive a lot of requests. Over the next few months, I expanded my menu and now offer a variety of seasonal breads, croissants, cookies, pies, and cakes. My menu is always evolving as I'm inspired by the seasons. I believe in making approachable, high-quality staples meant to be enjoyed every day.
Hi, my name is Belena Satepani. I'm 25 years old. I'm from New York City. I manage my family's restaurant and bakery. Satepani is first and foremost my last name, which means 7 breads in Italian. My family opened Satepani in 1992. We have 2 locations. We have our wholesale plant in Williamsburg, then we have our cafe bakery here in Harlem. This is our home. This is literally my living room. I do my homework in the back table. My dad always jokes my first job was when I learned how to walk. I was following the busboys, giving bread, and saying dabo, dabo. Dabo means bread in Amharic language of Ethiopia. This just feels more like home than home sometimes did. Taking over the restaurant was never something that crossed my mind, but it never was something that didn't cross my mind. I wanted to do something in marketing, maybe get into fashion. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. About a year ago, in March 2020, I was working for a custom clothing company. I didn't love it. My mom had been diagnosed with cancer. My dad was super stressed out about basically his business almost having to completely close. It was tough, and I was just trying to be this positive vibe in our household. So I told my mom don't worry, I got this. I'm gonna run the restaurant. And my mom threw me the keys and said, do what you want. After being closed for 2 months, we were a very small team, and our skills weren't really there, but I was pretty confident in I can make a killer panini. Working for Satepani, I do a lot of different stuff. Depending on the day, I'll either start off in Brooklyn, and on a panettone making day, I'm there 4 o'clock in the morning, baking dough with my father.
Working with Belena is actually very pleasant. It's been a very nice experience for me.
We're also known for making panettone year-round, which is very uncommon. We make a few different types throughout the year. I always have these crazy ideas, and my dad likes to bring me back down to earth.
At the very end, she goes, let's make some M&M's panettone. So
he was like, oh my God. We definitely have a lot of fun. In our Harlem location, I work with our manager in front of the house. We're changing up the vibe a little bit. We're trying to become more accessible to everyone. When I decided to take over and manage both locations, I realized one of the things that we needed to incorporate and do a better job at was using our social media as a tool to help us.
Very nice. What's the weather report?
the weather report is delicious bombolone time.
All right, take a bite.
If I'm not posting about our food or about something that's happening here at our restaurant or my bakery, people are gonna forget about it. So I like to constantly keep our followers updated and like, hey, we have this coming out of the oven. You need this right now. Both sides of my family are super rich in culture. My father is Sicilian. We come from a small town called Ventimiglia di Sicilia. My mom is Ethiopian. She comes from Addis Ababa, which is the capital of Ethiopia. My way of discovering and exploring different cultures has always been through food and probably will always be through food. I'm constantly trying to learn from previous generations because I would love to be someone important in this industry. I think it's really important to know as much as I can absorb about different cuisines, about different restaurants. Is that sfincione?
Yeah, it's confit tomatoes, Sicilian oregano, olive oil, and sea salt.
Oh, very nice. Can I
Want to try one?
Yeah, can you heat it up though? My vision for Sette Pani goes beyond these two locations. I want to bring the bakery into the 21st century. I'm trying to build something that's relatable to everyone. I want everyone to feel welcome here.